Arthur and Tim, your choice.
Bottom middle, please.
Bottom middle it is. Dusty Springfield getting ready, in case you hadn't guessed, today in 1967. In the same year, she had a hit with The Look of Love, a song featured in the spoof James Bond film starring David Niven. What was it?
Casino Royale.
Casino Royale is right. Virginia and Bill, your choice.
Well done.
Kenneth Williams. We think it. Are you sure it's Kenneth Williams? The Kenneth Williams look-alike.
Let's find out. Right.
That's right, they're bringing on those for the next act, you see. Yes, I was telling you about the Alawi bird. Cast your mind back, you see. The Alawi bird that, as I say, nests in the long pampas grass of South America. And it can't see over the top of the long pampas grass, so it has to keep up, bobbing up and down, crying out, "Where the Alawi, where the Alawi?" That's a bit contrived.
Kenneth Williams relishing his role as host of International Cabaret today in 1966. At the time, his character, Rambling Sid Rumpo, was entertaining radio audiences in which series?
Well, it's either Round the Horn or Beyond the Can. Which was it? I think it was Round the Horn.
Yes, it was Round the Horn. You said that very tentatively.
Well, only because I couldn't remember whether it's Beyond Our Ken or Round the Horn, or both, indeed.
Yes,
probably
yes,
spread.
but you were right, it was Round the Horn. Arthur and Tim.
Yeah, top middle. Please.
Top middle.
And he's got two black eyes already, and teeth no fear has got, since Sir Jock became a member of that terrible fat boy club. Oh, he's fat boy crazy, he's fat boy mad, and a fat boy it is robbed him more the wee bit since he had, and it would take a dozen skivvies as place to wash and scrub, since Sir Jock became a member of that terrible fat boy club.
A football crazy duo in one of their regular appearances on the Tonight programme today in 1960. Who are they?
Robin Hall and Jimmy McGregor.
Yes, well done. No.
Robin Hall and Jimmy McGregor.
You got it.
So, you, Virginia and Bill, are left with middle left.
Yeah, we'll have him, whoever he is.
What was your last berth, lad? I was on the good ship Venus. You really should have seen us. The figurehead was a girl in bed and the mate...
Still mine! There's so many big closing next week. You don't want to push it.
Right then, let's get to work.
Are you all happy?
I can't hear. Are you all happy? You're not trying. You're not trying. What do you think you're doing?
Watching?
They're watching. You're entertaining.
Oh, no.
No, you're not.
Robert Lang and a youthful, slender, live Bill Oddie in That Was the Week That Was today in 1963. Which regular TW3 contributor was famous for his abrasive interviews and was once pushed off his stool by an irate member of the audience?
Yes. Yeah? And if only that irate member of the audience had been me, but it wasn't. It was Bernard Levin.
Yes, it was indeed Bernard Levin. So, at the end of that round, in fact, actually, keep that picture up there, will you? Because we're going to have a little...
Please, keep that picture. Is that really me? I mean, I have blanked that so completely. I have no memory whatsoever of ever having done that.
We did have to dig a long way into the archives to find it, but...
And I think I'm in love.
What, with Robert Lang? Yeah, that's right.
If you can't remember yourself in something, what chance have you got of getting the answers right?
None whatsoever. Why do you think we're 2-1 down, you know?
Well, I'll tell you what the score really is. Bill, you and Virginia are on 15 points. Just a fraction behind Arthur and Tim, in the lead on 20. Next round, of course, stop the clip. Fingers on buzzers, please. Buzz in when you think you know the answer to the question. The sooner you buzz, of course, the more points you get. And we're starting with a report from today in 1995. What is this story? Start the clip.
He rode his first winner at the age of just 12. 46 years later, he was still in the saddle, still, albeit less often, returning to the winner's enclosure.
Virginia and Bill.
Lester Piggott retiring.
Yes. No. Today in 1995, Lester Piggott announced he was to retire from professional racing. Let's see more.
4,512 winners, 30 British classics, including 9 derbies. The first in 1954 aboard a horse called Never Say Die, whose name might suitably be an epitaph for a career of matchless, incredible achievement.
Right, we move on to a report from today in 1993. What is this story? Start the clip.
4 days and nights of rites for the dead ended with a move to rewrite history. The message was that he was the victim of a Western conspiracy.
Arthur and Tim.
So it was Marcos who was talking about.
And she was burying him. She's got his body back from...
to the Philippines.
For burial.
Well done. Yes, today in 1993... Yes, and the key phrase there was, she's got his body back, because today in 1993 saw the funeral of Ferdinand Marcos, the deposed former dictator of the Philippines, who'd been overthrown by a popular uprising and actually died in 1989, but was not buried for 4 years. Now some music from the charts today in 1977. Can you name the band and the song? And I need both for a correct answer. Start the clip. Virginia and Bill.
Roxy Music, Brian Ferry, singing Virginia Plain.
Yes, well done.
Well done.
Yes, it was Roxy Music singing Virginia Plain today in 1977, reaching number 4 in that year. Let's have another first.
You're so chic, teenage rebel of the week.
The lead has changed hands, all on that last answer. Arthur and Tim end this round on 31, Virginia and Bill 40. All right. Fingers back on buzzers, please. 5 points for every question. It's time for our quickfire round. Born today in 1929, which American golfer won all the major titles except the PGA? Virginia and Bill.
Do we know any? Arnold Palmer.
He's right. He's the only American golfer you know.
I love that. I know nothing about golf. He's an expert.
I know.
That's great.
Tim is the golfing expert, captain of the Variety Club golf team, and he didn't get in there first. How were Arnold Palmer's fans traditionally described? Arthur and Tim.
On his army.
In unison and correct. Appointed Under Secretary of State for Health and Social Security today in 1986, which MP wrote the novel A Parliamentary Affair? Arthur and Tim.
Edwina Currie?
Edwina Currie's right. Born today in 1926, which British artist is famous for her humorous paintings in the style? Arthur and Tim.
Beryl Cook.
Yes, her paintings being in the style of seaside postcards. Which artist and cartoonist is famous for his eccentric drawings of horses and their riders? Virginia and Bill.
Run on sale.
No, offer it to Arthur and Tim.
Is it Thelwell?
Norman Thelwell is right. Today in 1978, which tennis player won her 4th successive US Open title? Virginia and Bill.
Billie Jean King.
No, offer it to Arthur and Tim.
It was married to Lloyd Everett.
Chris Everett's right. Who married Chris Everett the following year? Virginia and Bill.
David Lloyd.
Yes.
John Lloyd, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, no. Offer it to Arthur and Tim.
It was John Lloyd.
It was John Lloyd, yes. First seen today in 1979. The television drama series Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy was based on whose novel? Virginia and Bill?
John le Carré.
Is correct. Who played George Smiley in Tinker Tailor? Arthur and Tim.
Alec Guinness.
Yes, he played him in Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy and the sequel Smiley's People. Born today in 1939, which disc jockey and television presenter has the nickname Diddy? Arthur and Tim.
Jimmy Savile.
No, offer it to Virginia.
I didn't hear the question. What was the question?
Has the nickname Diddy?
David Hamilton.
David
Yes, Diddy David Hamilton. David Hamilton's nickname derives from his days... I'll finish the question. David Hamilton's nickname derives... An interruption by Arthur and Tim.
Radio Luxembourg.
No, I'll offer the full question to Virginia and Bill. David Hamilton's nickname derives from his days as straight man to which comedian?
Arthur Haynes.
No, it was in fact Ken Dodd. So at the end of that round, the leaders changed hands once again. Virginia and Bill on 55, Arthur and Tim ahead with 66.